Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was reading through some comments and stuff, and then on some of my past videos, and I realized I haven't done a video in a while. Especially some of my Goodwill hauls and stuff. And with this whole pandemic going on and stuff, we've actually got to go a lot more. And we probably went at least 8 times in the past 2 months or so. Um, and this is mostly stuff from today, but a few gems that I've kept personally, because most of the stuff I am taking out to the antique booth, and so I'll kind of go through that and talk about some other things. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad. We found a lot of stuff recently, a lot of stuff for my personal collection, a lot of stuff to resell, and then a lot of stuff for projects, which I'll get into. That's why Crow is halfway built over there. Um, Start off first. I got these today, and these are heavy plastic or rubber. And I thought they were LARPing swords at first, but I think they're martial arts training. So there's two of those, two long swords, and a katana. So those are pretty cool. I'll probably end up reselling those after probably me and my brother fight with them for a little bit. Um, I got this. It's one of those tubes that you can't do it right now, of course, but there it goes. But that is for Crow. They have a couple chunks that are cut off and they go like right there. On the other side, there's one that goes right down the neck, right over top of that. So that's pretty cool. I've been looking for one of those. I haven't been able to find it, and of course I found it there. And I found several robot parts there that I've been looking for. Like the arms are just made out of like desk lamps and stuff, but I found two of them there, so I was able to turn those into it. And I was also got this guitar stand today. A lot of people who have Crows put them right in the center right there. Now eventually I'll be doing a video over my robots as well, but they're in project form. I have a lot of their parts over here from like there's Crow's mouth, Tom Servo parts right there, just random things. I'm still on the lookout for some parts to really start getting going. Crow's doing pretty good, but the other one's a little harder. Some other stuff I found today. I found this vintage Pink Panther plush with his jacket. I took it off because you were about to wash him. I found this alpaca with the actual alpaca fur. I'll probably end up giving this to my girlfriend because she likes the alpaca fur stuff. Last time I was there, I found these RCA Nipper and Chipper stuffed animals. As you know, I have a big record collection and stuff, and like there's another Nipper right there, and all my records and stuff. So yeah, I like that stuff. So those are really cool to find. Hats. Some ones I've kept. I've gotten this Patagonia, this Bubba Gump one, another Patagonia, and this one is heavily stained, and so I washed it and it came out fine. So just because it's stained doesn't mean don't get it. Definitely go out and look because you never know what you find and stuff. Because my mom picked up some $100 shoes the other day while we were there. Moving on to the cameras. Last time I found this Polaroid. This is one of the extendable ones. We have a camera collection, so that sits on the shelf. I also found this 8mm movie camera from, I believe, the 30s. I may be completely wrong, maybe later than that, I'm not sure. But when I found it, let me see if I can get it off. Yeah, I found it like this, missing the door, and I was like, I hated to leave it because it's so cool, but like it'd be useless if it didn't have the door. And I kept looking, and sure enough, in the bin next to where I found it, I found the door. So I completed that, so that's really cool. Now it'll probably never work, but it's still awesome. It sits on my shelf. Today, I found a Junior Brownie. Now we already had this one, but this one's in better shape. It has a little handle, and the front of it was kind of rusted, so this will be replacing that one, and then it'll be going out to the booth. And probably the best find from today, which I still don't know very much about. I found it like this, and it is a movie camera. I don't know, or a film camera. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But it is a Filmo Automaster Bell & Howell company. It's got all those lenses, which look really awesome. And it's got all the instructions and all the stuff about it. It's even got the little timer. It's all super cool stuff. And so I don't know how much this is worth yet, but for right now, it's just going to be in our camera collection. So that's awesome. This little thing, and I wouldn't, since I didn't know anyone would have gotten it and stuff, except for the fact that they are clear red 45s, and I do like my colored. If not, I like my colored. I just took them all down. They used to be all over my wall, but they started falling, so I took them all down until I can get a better way of storing them. Another thing my mom found there the other day was this Beatles book, and as you know, I like the Beatles. Things all over from them, but it's like an autobiography, so that's pretty cool. And then I have found some CDs, some today and some last time. ELO, Janis Joplin, Billy Joel, Hendrix, Aerosmith, Eric Clapton, Eagles, Bruce Springsteen, Doobies. This one I accidentally grabbed, don't really know who that is. Bare Naked Ladies, Van Halen, Bruce Springsteen, Dawkins, Bad Company, and Bad Company. So yeah, some of those I'll be keeping, most of them I'll be selling. I'll probably end up doing like a big lot on Facebook. Sorry for the unsteady camera work. I also picked up today some of these IKEA spotlights, and they are actually color changing, which is pretty cool. So I'll be trying to find a place for those. I can always use lights like that. While we're on things I've gotten recently, if you know anything about Lego, you know what this is. This is the Green Grocer, which I would be stoked if it was actual Lego. Sadly, I found this, and it is a Lepin version of it, which sucks because I ended up paying $10 for this, and I ended up paying $20 for there's two sets. I'll show you the other set in a second, but I always wanted one when I was into Legos and stuff, and so I got it on a chance that I'd have all its pieces. I think it was missing like 2 pieces, which I think maybe in the other bag still. But yeah, it's all, there are some extra pieces. But yeah, it sucked that it wasn't actual Lego, because if that was, that'd be a couple $100 Lego set. And in the background, one of my new favorite things is this 1964. Let's see, where does it say? There's a date on here somewhere. Of course, I can't find that right now, but I think it's 64. Disneyland Park map. And I'm a huge Disney fan, and this is my hand in comparison. And you can see it next to Hellboy. It's massive. I paid $50 for this, and it's a killer deal. She originally had it at $350, and then she marked it down to $70, and then I got her down to $50. I didn't realize how expensive these were really until after I got it, especially because it's been custom framed. She said she got it. She was a very, let's say, rich lady and stuff, and she bought it from a gallery in Boston, and so it's super cool. It's all nicely framed. It is original. You can tell by the seam marks where it had been folded up, but that's awesome. And the other Lego set, which I have yet to build, you can see it's a bootleg, but it's the Lego miniature Harry Potter set, and that is all the rest of that box. So hopefully I have time to get to that. That's pretty much it. The last thing I got last time, which is pretty cool, was I got this scrapbook, and I always look in the scrapbooks because sometimes you find postcards and things along that. I saw these SeaWorld ones. I was like, okay. So I got them, and then I didn't realize they had Star or Disney stuff. So like pamphlets, Star Tours postcards, MGM Studios. So this is before it became Hollywood Studios. Popcorn bags, stickers, like postcards and postcards, tons of postcards. Let's see, and then they even had tickets as well, which are super cool. And so I'll have to add them into the frame, sort of with some of these ones. They'll probably have to get a bigger frame, but that's okay. But yeah, that's been kind of the stuff I've gotten recently. Of course, there's been other things that either I took out to the booth or didn't want to put in the video that weren't that important. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and get out to those outlets.